She tells us to line up where the specific poop was and tells each and every one of us to go pinch your poop and like it has to like until that place is clean. Like each one of us was to go and pinch. You know the way you eat ugali and you pinch. What is
And it goes a little something like
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Upendo Nice Barasa. In case you're new here, and I'm so glad to have you click on this video, be sure to leave a nice comment, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified each and every time I get to upload a new video. So now I just want to give you guys a short story time about one of the funniest Form 1 experiences. Thinking of it now, yani, I'm like, I never saw this thing as being funny then, but now thinking about it, it actually makes me cringe a little bit, and it's very funny. And I told this story to my mom and my family back at home just recently before I came to school, and it was so funny. Everyone busted out laughing, but I just never saw it as funny while we were in high school. Like, so what happened is this school was in Sia County in Nyanza, and it was one of the best schools then in 2014 2015, the best girls school in Kenya. I remember there was a time where we were position 9 nationally, like when we were still being ranked according to KCSE performance. We were position 9 nationally and the best girls school in Kenya then, because there were like the first 8 schools were boys schools, and then the first girls school, which was at number 9, was our school. Okay, my hair is, yani I'm struggling. Nafa kutoa hizi braids and you know zimechapa sana. So having said that, being a school that was well known and performs well, we had like a very large intake. I remember our group in Form 1, we were admitted like 500 and something girls. And one other thing that was like our significant, like something that would identify our school, or something that our school was known for, is the fact that we shaved. And I don't mean like keeping short hair ile nyoneza chana or anything. I mean like bald, you know, like your forehead. Would touch your forehead, That is how my head used to look like this. Everyone's head used to look like this. It was shining, and we were given names like men in skirts. I don't know. The men in skirts was the most common phrase used to refer to our school. So what happened was, in Form 1, our school was small, like haikuwa kubwa. And by small, I meant small. We used to share like the field with our brother school. Our school, let's say like our school is called Majimoto Girls High School. So we had a Majimoto Boys High School separate. On the other side of the fence, we had a Majimoto Primary Girls. We had a Majimoto Primary Boys. We had a Majimoto like hospital. It was like a whole complex. So we used to share the same playground with all these schools. We used to go to the same church together at the same time. So let's say Majimoto Girls, we are Majimoto Girls, and Majimoto Boys, which is our brother school. On Sundays, we'd go to the same church, attend the same mass at the same time. We'd go to the same field, which was outside the school. So all of us had to leave our schools and go to the playground. And we used to share, even when it comes to training, maybe it's basketballs, girls and boys would practice together. So that is how small our school was. Even our dining hall was turned into a dormitory, because now we have like a large intake of students. It was just like our classes, we had like streams, like in our year we had like 7 streams. We had West, East, North, South, Central, Star, and Galaxy. So imagine we had 7 streams because we are so many, and in our class alone we were like 74, 75, I don't remember, or 78. I don't remember. So you can imagine how many we were during our year. So there was this new dormitory construction that was happening to help accommodate the new students. Now that our school was expanding, the number of students was growing. Like I said, people were sleeping in weird areas because this particular dormitory was not yet 100% complete, but students could stay there. So we were taken to this dormitory. We used to sleep there, and now that it was full and part of it was not yet complete, some students were forced to put up beds at the corridors and just sleep. So it was congested. The bathrooms, they were okay, but the toilets were not yet done. So they were locked because I think the water system or something was not yet completed. So this dormitory was specifically for Form 1s, yeah. So what happened was, being a Form 1, you're always confused. Yani, you don't know what happens. It's a new environment. We still have people adjusting to the environment because you'll meet some people were in boarding schools before, so they're kind of used to it, but they're still trying to adjust to this new environment. And then we have those ones who have never been to a boarding school, and girls with darkness. So mind you, the important notes is the toilets not done and the fear of darkness for girls. So what happened was, since the bathrooms were complete, we used to just bathe in the bathrooms, but if we have to go to the toilet, we have to go outside to use the latrines until these toilets were to be like completed. So what would happen is, at night, because for months we were really scared to go out during the dark, people would just go and pee in the bathroom. You see the way a bathroom looks like it has like a drainage thing at the corner and maybe a shower and all that. People would just go in a mother and pee. They would squat in that bathroom and pee at night. People go to the extent of pooping in the bathroom, like on the bathroom floor. I don't know whether that makes sense. You know, the bougie ones who went to don't understand when I say bathroom, I mean the bathing area, not bathroom, the toilet and all that. No. When I talk of the bathroom, it's only the showering area. That is what I'm talking about. So imagine your showering space, someone pees there, and not just one person, even 3 or 4 people. And when you look at the corner, it's like green, like the pee is like staining the floor and the walls. And there's like 5 or even 10 people peeing on the same spot across all bathrooms in that particular line, because the toilets were locked and people are scared of going outside. So the people who used to clean this particular bathrooms used to have a hard time. So one day, our matrons and our dorm, what are they called? Dorm mistresses came inspecting. And this thing has been going on for the longest time. So they come to inspect whether you've spread your bed nicely, whether the floors are clean, everywhere is clean, everywhere, like just general hygiene and all that. So this dorm mistress, let's call her Ashado Palette. So Madam Ashado Palette was a home science teacher. And she's the type of teacher who was always barking, yani. She had this deep voice. And she was always shouting, girls, kujeni, nini, just pushing people around and all that, trying to make them do the right thing. So she comes, enters the bathrooms, and she's shocked. She finds, like, the bathrooms are cleaned, yes, but since these students who clean the bathrooms cannot, like, clean people's poop, they just clean the other parts and leave that spot there with the poop there. So you can imagine what happens. So those are the employed cleaners. When they come, they used to like take care of that. But this time the mistress came when the cleaners had not come. Like we also had those cleaners, like just apart from students, we also had other cleaners. So she comes and sends for all Form 1s to Itwe. We go to the dormitory. Every Form 1 that was sleeping in this particular dormitory was called to the dormitory. So we go thinking, you know, when you're in Form 1, there's just a lot of meetings for Form 1s, Form 1's orientation, Form 1's what. We just thought it was one of those stupid Form 1 meetings we've been called for. So we get there, this woman is barking. Madam Palette, she was barking and telling us and talking how this Form 1s, and she used to call us Ururu Toto, like Ururu Toto. So she sent each and every one of us to your specific cube, pick, like take a piece of tissue and make a line up a bathroom. So at this point, some people are still asking, what is happening, what is happening, what is happening? So imagine what this mama tells us to do. This woman, she tells us to line up where the specific poop was and tells each and every one of us to go pinch your poop adi iishe, like it has to, like, until that place is clean. Like each one of us was to go and pinch. You know the way you eat ugali and you pinch. What is just imagine you eating ugali. Now imagine a whole 100 plus 300 students in a line pinching poop adi iishe yote and go and dispose it in the latrines. And we imagine what this, Jesus, you know, this thing was not even as funny as I think about it right now, because then people are just complaining and thinking it's stupid and all that. But when I came to think about it, like later, it's very funny. Like how do you make like 300 students pinch poop adi iishe until the spot is clean? I mean, it didn't make, okay, it was funny. It was sort of a punishment, but it was funny. And I can tell you guys, our school was crazy. If I was to tell you the name of our school and you just go and Google, you'll see stories that you'd be shocked. Like, is this even a school? Yani, you know, think of all the stupid things that could be done. Even things, talk of drugs, talk of mention anything. It was available in our school. Yani, our school was the ghetto, yani. Drama mingi. And that shit is very funny. And I don't know, have you ever had such experiences in your school? Like, did students do such things of peeing in the bathroom or pooping, and then you're meant to do, like, to clean it by force? So most of the time I used to think this thing only happens in our school, because that was so weird. And to us it was so normal. It was very normal. Even after the toilets were made, people used to do that still. But people now did more of peeing than pooping. So guys, if you enjoyed that particular story time and you want more story times, especially my high school experience in terms of from learning to co-curricular activities like music, because we also had a lot of stories. Okay, just let me know, leave a comment in the comment section, be nice, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.